Hi Jason, this is Deborah. I'm going to try to show you in a little video. Um, let's see. Well, this was Pookie until I put dirt under it. But you can see, I think, that there are places where you can just push it down and it's really spongy, like it's not making contact. And here's one of the places. This is very, very dense, and you can see that it looks like, well, it doesn't look like, it is starting to get the dead portion in it. And I don't know if you can see, this one is doing, let me see, kind of doing the same thing. And then here's a place where I transplanted a piece, and you can see, let me see, I have a lot of these that there's no root coming out, but it's like it's kind of climbing on top of each other. Here's some more really dense, packed, and these are usually the ones that start getting the dead looking pieces on them. You can see right here, this is extremely dense right here, which I don't care, but I just hate it when it gets this dead stuff on it. Here's another piece. There are lots of these, and usually what I do is I just trim them back to the spot where there's no dirt and no roots. It's my little girl Hazel. Here's another example right here. Now, what I do is I'm very gentle, and if it feels like it's connected at all, I just leave it alone. Now, here's some that are the same way, and I thought maybe it was because it wasn't connected to any soil anywhere. Let's see. Oh, goodness gracious. It's very hard to see. Now, this part of my yard and over there is lower. And here we have some more of these, but I didn't want to trim any more off until you said that that was an okay thing to do. Now, right here, you can see it's very spongy, like there's no dirt under there. So, I don't know, but I just love my ground cover so much. And I have recommended it and sent a link to a lot of my YouTube subscribers. They just love it. And they saw last year, this ground cover has been, see, this is really dense spot right here. I put this in last year in May. So, oh, and one last question I was going to ask you about was fertilizer. So my friend got me yesterday some 10-10-10 fertilizer, because I do believe, after what I read, it said after a year you should fertilize. So anyway, goodness, my yard is always a work in progress. You can see where I had some. Now this looks different than any of it that I've ever put in before. The other stuff was very, short. But this stuff is very tall and long. And so with my other ground cover, it had said after it's been in the ground for 30 days or more to start walking on it. And I have to admit, I was afraid to do that. But I thought maybe that's why some of it is poofy. It didn't have connection with the dirt. You can see over here. See this one? I don't know. It just seemed to me like the thing to do, because it wasn't making contact with the soil, was to put more soil under there. And see this one right here? This video's getting too long. Let me see. Yeah. See, this one only has like the one root right there. It's only hanging on by this one little root. But this stuff, when I tried to walk on it, it broke it. It broke it. So I just love it so much. And by the way, do you know, sweetie, that it is Sunday? You should be taking a day off. But thank you so much for your help. I don't want to, it would just kill me. This was nothing but dirt clods and weeds when I bought this little trailer. And I've worked really, really hard on it, and I've done all the work myself, except for cutting out some tree roots. But anyway, sweetie, this video is way longer. But thank you so much for your help. I really appreciate it. I hope you have a wonderful week, and talk to you in an email.